Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, boys and gals, we go into the third map after overtime on the previous one. 9 versus Falcons.
Thought it was over. Nope. To an extent, it's just beginning. 1-1, an even slate, and this is anybody's game.
You got the Julies on Goofy. KEiiiii going to be taking down Hadias. That is not going to be looking so good for them, but Goofy from above, blind. It doesn't matter. He gets a triple. And now Falcons are going to have to answer back in kind. Then we've got 2. It's going to be a 2v3 situation. Oh, headshots is clean from both of these players. NBK and Python did not stand a chance.
Quick and easy for 9. The Doolies coming in clutch there from above. It was high noon, and that's for certain. Nice round win there. Falcons not able to get a bomb down, not able to get some extra cash for themselves, so very curious to see what they do here. Okay, cool. Sometimes you'll see like an attempt at some upgraded pistols, but the smart call, keep cash in pocket, look to the next round.
Yes, peeking up towards Marshmallow, gets a kill. Looking to go for a second one as well. These pistols are no match here for these rifles as they come through and look to dominate this 9. They've had enough. They made mistakes. But they pulled it through to this, through overtime. NBK, last one to go down, but clean around. 2 HP of one of the players, though. It was rather close.
I mean, the confidence that 9 is showing right now is insane. That aggressive push into outside, so cheeky. And Hades managing to get 2 kills there. And he had 2 players trained in on him for a moment there, but still comes out alive on the other side. 5 players that survive into this next round. That is fantastic for 9's long-term economy. But of course, Falcons coming in with rifles now, coming in with a chance to turn things back in their favor. We saw them do it on Vertigo. Round 3, they started getting rounds.
Oh, Fire's going to be burning NBK alive. He has 0 impact on this round now. Unable to do enough. Misutaaa going to get destroyed through the boost in that position. Body gets a kill onto Hadias. Hadias, that is an absolutely great one. Okay, look, still alive at the moment. This bonus round, 9. They want this in the bag. Having only lost 1 player, it does look hopeful for them. Misutaaa, NBK haven't fallen in towards this position. Python, before the flash even goes off, gets the kill. Minio goes down. They're going to be turning around instead. They're not looking to continue down that vein. Body is going to be the first one to potentially fall here. He's going to be meeting up with these players, not looking at the angle correctly. K reads on this perfectly. Kayla comes in with one as well. Python, he can't answer back.
Only losing 2 players. 9 are going to be happy with that. Again, Falcons go for a... I say again. So they did it in the pistol round. Second round, they didn't really have a chance to pick a direction. They were leaning towards outside, but 9 just kind of smashed into them like a runaway train. Third round, again, leaning towards that lobby push. Again, just not given the chance, right? A little bit of chip damage, followed up by a molly, and suddenly your player down, and all your plans are out the window. Down to a Tech 9 rush. Again, it's going to be... not through lobby, in fact, over towards ramp.
Good nade as well, going to be coming through. Doesn't find the kill. 12 bullets, that's going to cause a reload. K goes up towards heaven. That caused a bit of over-aggression from this side on the T's. No, they push down towards B. Goofy finds one. KEiiiii and his teammates do make it through eventually. Get the bomb down. Oh, they go for the peek. Eventually get the headshot. Kayla's going to get a headshot by his own teammate, I think. If I'm right in saying. They're still going to be playing aggressive here. They do find one. Goofy with a trade-off. Yeah. There we go. Video going to be peeking down, going for the kill. Good flash coming out from this team. It's going to be NBK. Last one left alive, and he gets one. Got it for the second one as well. Multiple headshots in a row. Unfortunate for him. Minio's got the same plan.
Again, a decent round to come through. You know, only losing 2 players. Ideally, you'd like to lose no players, but 4 rounds in a row. You're winning. Stay winning. Falcons do get a bomb plant, so at least there's extra cash in bank, and that gives them a healthy bit of cash into this round. So they're going to be feeling pretty good with what they're bringing to the table here. Round 5 tends to be a momentum shifter, at least in my opinion. It's where you're going to be a little bit more confident, depending on how you spent the first 4 rounds, and I do mean spent. But with the way Falcons have played this, right, they come into this very, very healthy. AWP on the board for KEiiiii. It's another lobby push, but they do get the opener.
Yes. Unfortunately, picking up some bad habits. Doesn't get the shot off. KEiiiii going to have to try and get a rebuttal in there. NBK gets killed. Minio trying to bounce away from this position. And KEiiiii through the smoke. Edge of the smoke gets the kill onto body. Suiter's going to be pushing through the smoke towards Secret. Oh no, he took too long. KEiiiii gets the kill, but now you're down to 2 versus 3, and you have... Well, you have 0 advantage on this map. You're going to have to do a lot better than this. Falcons, this was the map. The round that could have been the game changer. But instead, it's not. And Goofy's going to be from above, gets the kill onto KEiiiii. This player, we wondered what Goofy would show up. And it's being the Goofy that has been doing so well for his team, especially into this map.
Gonna take a quick peek at the last time these two teams played up on Nuke, and it was an 11-4 half in favor of 9. So I'm not terribly concerned just yet. Look, ideally, we'd like to see Falcons get a few more rounds, right? Otherwise, we have a similar situation to what we saw on Vertigo. You know, if they just managed to get a few more rounds in the first half, maybe they could have secured it. So similar thing here. Falcons going to be looking to try to get more than 4 if possible. But for now, they got to aim for 1.
Yep. Yes, watching up towards Silo. They called it Marshmallow the other round. It's because it's the old call for it. And, you know, slightly alternate to 1. Oh, NBK. He's going to be outgunning these players. We don't see it. But we know it's there. And they observe at times. Waddy gets another kill. They are just absolutely obliterating this side. Maybe it wasn't the 5th round. It was the 6th round. What's going to be the swinger here? Python, pistol in hands. As Squeaky going to be churning up. Looks to do damage. He does, but not the kill. Kayla's still alive at the moment. Goofy peeks out. He falls. It's going to be a player with 3 HP to try and clutch this. There's no way. You don't even bother.
Now, I think at that point, Python is screaming, he's literally won! Which is one of the times where it's actually true. Very seldom when your teammate says he's literally won, is he in fact literally won. But a good comeback here from Falcons. This was their 2nd attempt at an outside push, and it worked out really well. Bearing in mind, of course, the first time that they did the outside lean, they didn't get a chance to push. 9, like I said, right, ran at them like a freight train. And Falcons didn't have an opportunity. It was also a bit of an anti-eco. It was 9's force, so Falcons only had pistols, not much to work with. This time around, weapons in hand, NBK going absolutely mad in the first couple of rounds. Their body getting that beautiful 3rd shot towards 9's spawn point. And at that point, you have a massive player advantage. And Python going on a slight lurk in through lobby as well. While he doesn't manage to secure a kill, he does a ton of damage, gives over a whole lot of information, and that's a round in the pocket for Falcons, who said they were looking towards 1. They've managed to get that first one. Now we got to another and another and turn it into their own little runaway train.
They had some fantastic shots. And honestly, NBK, he's been such a good component for ADS. He's done a lot of damage. He's been able to outshoot him with the AK at times versus the AWP. ADS moves away. Oh my god, that timing. He repositions. He has this unlock. KEiiiii is going to be going in for the boosted peak. This may well work out. He gets the shoulder shots, not the kill. That's so unfortunate. ADS lives to fight another day, but for how much longer, we don't know. He's sticking at ramp at the moment. He has got a backup in the form of Minio. NBK going to be burning out of positions, trying to figure this out. His teammates as well being a little bit slow. They do have Misutaaa, who's down towards office at the moment on B. Good position in. Minio's going to be playing aggressive. Gets a kill on NBK. That's a big one. He's been a game changer for them. Last round was all thanks to him and body. And he gets going outside. It's going to be K beating him to the punch, though. Gets the kill onto body. Chucks down a smoke, I'd imagine, to try and help himself survive. And yes, takes KEiiiii. Hack in. Gets the kill. Python going to be low as well. He's got the AWP in hand. Same HP exactly as Hades, as he was legged by an AWP too. They know he's out here. They can just isolate him and take him out. I don't really foresee him being able to do too much here. It's going to be a wallbang coming through. K gets the kill. misutaaa onto one, but it's not meant to be. Minio, I think, was up on the... Yeah, he was on silo. Gets the kill.
Lobby just ain't it. Just ain't it. And they use quite a bit of that util very early on. So when they do start posturing towards outside, there's no smokes, there's no flashes. They've got nothing to enable their cross so that they can try and get down Squeaky. And while they're in the midst of trying to cross, Hades is just picking them off one by one. That was pretty much the story of that round.
In a roundabout way, it was indeed. If they'd been able to get that initial kill on Hades, that would have been a whole different ballpark. No, a little bit lackluster. They're going to be pushing over towards A this time round. It's going to be Goofy smashing them down. KEiiiii as well from above. They're just being decimated. Wow. Python, last one left alive, sitting in A main alone. The rest of his team sundered to the ground. He's going to just kind of wander away. Eventually found by Minio. Really good round from 9. They're just looking so dominant on this map.
Falcons starting to feel the pressure a little bit here. I suspect they came into this map knowing that it was going to be difficult. And of course, the fact that they lose the knife round and have to start on T side definitely plays a factor. I think if they got to start on the CT side, maybe they have a little bit more confidence. But having to start here on T side. And I think that there's a part of them that must feel a little discouraged after Vertigo. Not completely, right? Not to the point where you've just, like, boomed. But they came so close to snatching that map away. And at the finish line, 9 just pulled it straight back in their arms. And Falcons are just going, how could we have stopped that from happening, right? We did so much, and it just wasn't enough in the end. So they come into this map, and there has to be at least a little bit of trepidation. But hopefully they can shake that off fairly quickly. Into this round, it's just going to be 1 rifle and a few Tech 9. So there is the potential here. I'm expecting a rush of some description. And when it looks like this, it's likely to be a lobby rush, right? Like, they tried a ramp rush. And to be fair, they got onto site and they got the bomb down. So that was pretty big. So they might even do that again, knowing that they'd been able to do it before. And this time having a rifle in their back pocket. But more often than not, you're going to see something like this pushing through lobby. And as we've seen, lobby has not been the most effective area for them to push into. 9's util has just been so good. Mollies to cut off entry, smokes to deny sightlines. And the moment Falcons try to push through, right, you're met with a barrage of bullets. Because when you're in that tightly enclosed area, very few places you could possibly be. So the barrage of bullets comes through. You're likely going to lose a player before you even step foot through the door. And that's going to put you on the back foot instantly. So very curious to see what their play is going to be with this one. We know that outside tends to... Well, it has worked that one time when they had some smokes and they committed to it early on. So who knows? Maybe that's the play this time around.
I mean... You said a lot there.
I did. I said so much.
And I mean, a lot of it was right, but at the end of the day, I don't really know. It's going to be coming down to if 9 can adapt. It took a long time to adapt on the last couple of maps, and obviously the first map, it wasn't fast enough. Second one, honestly, no, it shouldn't have gone to overtime. They should have been able to win that one out, but we could see where it was going, which is why we both predicted overtime so well on it. And then Falcons, they did adapt. And that's why they were able to take it, obviously, all the way to 15-15. There is potential, but this is Nuke. I just don't know. It's going to be down to Kenny S. And also Python. He's on 0-9 at the moment. He's had 0 impact on this map. He was crucial for them to be able to make the comeback on that previous one. Kenny S's reaction time seems to be a little bit off today. He's not been as much of a sharpshooter as we may wish. Especially if you compare it to, like, Hades, and for example. The UI is definitely screwed up a little bit at the moment. We haven't got CTs versus CTs. There we go. It is now fixed. Yeah.
All right, Falcons. Oh, we've got a second AK on the board here. So there's a little bit more potential in this, a little bit more kick, possibly. And oh, we do have a posture over towards outside this time around again.
They've gone down secret multiple times, and it's not proven too well for them. KEiiiii is going to be able to spot a player, has so much time to react, gets the kill, and his teammates rotated on through secret. It's going to be K. This round, I mean, we always talk about wanting to have explosive rounds if you have the Tech 9s. And there was just zero of that. No explosiveness whatsoever. They go outside, they get found, and they're just being picked apart. K knows where another one is. Nade comes out. That's going to take them down quite heavily as well. Down to 74 HP. Another nade falls on his head, along with the molly. KEiiiii is not going to be super happy with that either. Well, it's not over yet. There's still 3 players. KEiiiii is able to pick up the AK as well. Probably should be getting dropped over towards Python, but it's not really too much of a big deal compared to when you have an AWP and have super low HP. 1 round on the board. This is the decider. So if you're just joining us, 9 versus Team Falcons here in the ESL Challenger League top bracket. Whoever loses this will go down to the lower bracket and have to face off against Domination. 2 different words there. Not just domination. Oh. Domination.
Oh, right. All right.
Yeah, a bit of a weird one. 9 won their map pick. Falcons won their map pick as well. Python, he's just like, I'm just going to YOLO out here.
All
Makes
right.
him think about not pushing.
I don't have an AK, so it's fine. I'll see what I can do. The answer to that was not much. Not much. The outside push this time around does not work out the way they would have wanted. Relatively slow push as well, given the fact that they had 3 Tech 9s. I was expecting something a little bit more explosive. Not to be the case. 8 rounds on board for 9. They've already won the half. Looking like this might just be a very one-sided second map win for 9 in the series. They're just not giving any space, right? Like, this is very reminiscent to Ancient first half. Map control on point, and Falcons just can't move.
We're a few seconds into this round. They've already lost a player. Oh! Misutaa's going to answer back! KEiiiii as well! K goes down. KEiiiii as well. This is big news. Kayla drops down towards secret, looking to try and stay alive. Goofy's going to be under a lot of pressure. Smoke comes out to try and cover up his secret area there. Try and make sure he can peek in towards A main. Kayla has to push up. He finds a headshot but falls as well. Good recovery. Goofy in the smoke is going to be pushing out as well. You have to wonder if they have any idea that he's here. There's a player that's going to be pushing through the smoke. Goofy was not able to spawn out. KEiiiii on the other side of the smoke takes a shot. He should be going down here. The trade has to come through. Body turns around just in the moment of time to get that kill. 2v1 Minio. It's all going to be sitting on his shoulders here. Python, he's got 0 kills yet. The bomb has made its way down towards B. So you know what? We should see the plan come through. Minio still has this one. Has a potential chance of a recovery, and he's going to catch a play off guard. It's going to be Python. He still goes through with 0 kills. Body knows that there's a player here. If he decides to plant, it's going to be dangerous. If he decides to go for the rotation, it's still going to be dangerous because he knows that this player can make it up, but he has to make a decision, and he hasn't. He's trying to bait this player out. And Minio unsure on it. Still has a fast rotation route, so he knows he can just wait. And the smoke's now dissipated. Body, he waited far too long for this. Minio is going to be pushing up around Silo. Body has to have a perfect read on this. He's going to be jumping up a little bit higher, trying to get a bit of a boost, but he's caught off guard. He took too long. Really well played by Minio in a 1v2. Python having 0 effect on this game so far.
Okay, is he actually on 0? Because there's no way he has 2 deaths. I think he disconnected.
He was on 0 to 9 before.
Really? Jeez, and I mean, he was really good on the first couple of maps. Like, he was really showing up. And on this map, he just... To be fair, a lot of that is on 9, just sitting on them. constantly. I mean, the way that round started, Nine get over-aggressive, they get overconfident, they just lose 2 of their players completely unnecessarily, and Minyo somehow clutches that out in a 1v2.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yes, with the first kill, Python goes down. That's going to be painful. A little bit triggering. Kenny, yes, there we go. Gets a kill. K goes down. MBK around this corner. He's caught off guard. Goofy makes mincemeat out of him. Kenny S onto Helias as well. This aggression is on their side, but Body's going to fool Kyla. Kyla, rather, does a great job. Gets a double kill. And Kenny S, he's the last one left alive, Sam. I just don't understand how this is going so badly for Falcons. Because there's not many nice things I can say about them at this point, because they have just been stumbling over themselves round after round. Nine, on the other hand, have just been decimating them. Read them like a book. Even when they're down to one person. Minio, he absolutely destroyed them. Python, he was too focused forward ahead. And he left in this situation where Kenny S dies as well. That's an AWP picked up. Means they have another AWP into the next round, so their economy is booming.
Again, I have to wonder, you know, was the result of that last map something that just kind of put a downer on Falcons? Because they looked so much better on the other maps. And to have floated Nuke, in your mind, you're thinking, well, they have to be at least marginally comfortable on it. That's normally what happens. The map that gets floated out, it's generally a map that neither team is particularly confident on, but it's one that they're, you know, not terrible on either. You know, it's all right. It's a middle ground. From what I'm seeing right now, Falcons, they haven't joined the server. And that sounds terrible, but when you compare this with what we saw on the previous 2 maps, this takes disappointing to a whole other level. We were expecting so much more out of them, and Nine has just put them in their place. Round after round.
Rightfully so. Nine was stumbling all over the place in the second half of the last game. Pistol comes through, finally gets a kill. Python, good job, but is it going to be enough for them to be able to try and get a push into this round? Try to get a bomb down. Okay, they're still alive on the other side of the smoke. As soon as it dissipates, the flash comes through. He avoids it, gets a double kill. One coming in from a main. It's red like a book. He gets a triple. Really well played. Nine, just continue to decimate this team. That is going to now lead us to the 13th round. Falcons, they could buy into this one. I don't foresee an AWP being forced into this. Kenny S may opt to do it, but he's only got 5.4k in the bank, so there would be no armor on the board for him. He could get some, well, you know, partial armor, which he'll go for.
And in my mind, I'm screaming, do something different. This is what we were saying about Nine on Vertigo, being too telegraphed, being too easily read. And Falcons are doing the same thing. It's another push in towards lobby, and this has not worked. Maybe this is the miracle round, but based on trend, this doesn't work for them. Okay, there's some smokes towards outside. There's a possibility if they can get this opening kill, maybe they're in with a chance.
Yeah, if they can get 3 rounds in a row, there is a chance here for Falcons. If they take 4 rounds into the second half on the CT side, on Nuke, then sure. But it's because we know how Nine could be on the T side on this map. Where I am worried. Oh, there we go, Kenny S. He gets that kill. Helias unable to respond. Body, he's in hell already. And I don't just mean because of the terrible scoreline. I mean, quite physically, he's in hell. Minio, oh, he doesn't realize. This player managed to sneak on through, gets a kill. He does fall, but that means ramp is open. Kayla's going to be able to drop down. He is now heard as well, so that might be information that they can succeed on. Python onto K. Kyla trying to find a response. There's only 2 of them. 2v4. This is the best situation Falcons have had in a long time, and yet the bomb is still not down. And there's still a chance for this team to do something here. Flash going to be coming through the kill onto Python with the nade. All of a sudden, it's looking dangerous. misutaaa falls. The bomb is down. 2v2 all of a sudden. Kenny S going to be going for the aggressive play. It's now going to be a 1v2. He finds the first kill. They know where he is. The bomb. It is planted for him. He can play a little bit slow around this angle. Poofy has to go in for the chase. He doesn't know if he jumped up towards ramp. He now knows he's gone towards this area. He's going to catch him off guard. Gets the headshot.
Again, man.
And gets the defuse. Goofy. Just making them look like, well, goofy characters, as it were.
Another round where the Falcons post plant is abysmal. I was so impressed. They take the ramp control, they move down onto the site, they get the bomb down, and it's looking good, right? 2-player advantage. What can go wrong? And 9 slow it down. And they play so smart. That first kill comes through with a nade, and immediately they bring it down to a 2 versus 3. Then they're covering each other's backs, and we see some trades start to come through. 1 versus 1, and it's played so smart, and KEiiiii just does not stand a chance. 9, just too good on this map right now.
Well, interesting to see. I mean, even Falcons, at this point, they know they made too many mistakes, and they kind of deserve to go down to lower bracket unless they come back with some kind of miracle. And even then, you have to make a big question. And you're with an AWP this time round, gets a kill, Body does manage to get that response, gets a kill. Goofy, he's now spotted out, they get the kill on him! The round has legs, Hadias is alive, so is KEiiiii at the moment. Smoke out over towards Archon. It's now going to be down to Python, the man who's been failing to turn up for his team so far this game. Left a clutch in a 1v2 against 2 of the really good players on the side of 9, especially KEiiiii, who's sitting on 15 kills. And Hadias gets that final one. We go through to the 15th round, and it is looking golden for 9.
Imagine going into your half 14-1. If Falcons weren't boomed at the start of this map, they are now. It's the only explanation I can give for why they suddenly look so messy and so uncoordinated. And this is not to take anything away from 9, because they have done so well at shutting down the map, shutting down rotations, taking advantage of all of these small mistakes, playing very, very smart. But it's Falcons who make the mistakes that 9 take advantage of. And they're looking so much worse than what we saw on previous maps, right? I mean, their utility usage isn't where it should be. They're not playing off of one another. There's no communication. Post plants are messy.
Well, K finds the first kill. misutaaa goes down. MBK follows quickly. Hedias is going to be able to find the first kill. KEiiiii looking to play aggressive. Python gets a kill. Finally. I'm not 100% sure if that is his third or not. Body. Oh, Body, MBK, and KEiiiii trying to drag their team forward. But it's been a struggle. And each and every single one of them have made their mistakes. MBK has played really well, to be honest, throughout this whole series. Trying to go directly head-to-head with an AWPer. Whilst playing a rifle himself, he's done a good job of being able to counter Hadias. Goofy, good position. Counters KEiiiii. They knew someone was going to be up there. They get the kill. Python. Oh. Body goes up, sees something he doesn't like, and he's going to be backing away. Python's still going to be playing aggressive in here. KEiiiii rather is going to have a good position on this. They don't quite know where the secondary player is. They know there's someone up towards heaven, potentially, or at least around the area or outside. Body going to be clearing these angles. Oh, he missed a shot. And now it's going to be, unfortunately, down to Python. He's left in a 1v3. Finds the first one. Second one has to come through, but unfortunately, he goes to plant the bomb. He had time, but he did not have the health. GG, well played so far. It's going to be the first half of the final map. We're going to go to a quick break. We'll see you guys in a bit.
A disappointing first half for Team Falcons. But we'll see now if they can somehow turn this back around in their favor.
I predict a potentially first round win here from Team Falcons. They might just be able to try and bring this through. KEiiiii missing a lot of shots. Python has to come to the rescue, and that's exactly what he does. Gets the kill with the bomb. It's gone. Over towards ramp. Minio still alive. Last one left alive at this as well. I thought he would have had a chance there, but no. If they don't get the bomb down, that's a whole different barrel of fish. I thought 9 would be able to come back with a win on the second round. This might be a lot harder now. Let's try and get the bomb down. He charges up, trying to get this kill, but misutaaa sends him packing. Good around, and Python picks up 2 kills.
Good start. Not convinced it's going to be enough. You know, I'm feeling a little sad. I was on the Team Falcons hype train. I thought this was going to be where they finally take a map off of 9. But it looks like this could be the end of the line. Well, the end of the upper bracket line. Of course, whoever loses here is not out. They're just into the lower bracket. I'd like to say it's not over just yet. So if they can somehow pull through the force here, maybe, just maybe, we'll see some sort of a come-up.
Good initial damage onto KEiiiii. And, well, he's going to follow up with a kill as well. Body going to get a headshot. KEiiiii going back with one of his own. Trying to show that he's still made of sterner stuff. Oh, KEiiiii onto another one as well. Minio is going to go down. Good shots. Counter scout. Going to be sitting in towards the warehouse area at the moment. Python, he looks away, pulls out his utility. Able to respond in time. Maybe this is where we can see Falcons bring it back from the brink. Are we going to be seeing a 1 all the way up to 16 on their side? Who knows? 9 looking to try and deny this at the moment. MBK might go down if he's not careful. 1 player left alive. It's going to be Goofy. Picks up a kill. Nade as well. MP9 in hand. He has to reload that. No, it's actually got 30 bullets in it. Player killed. Fortunately, was able to feel that got enough bullets for him. Still comes through here. Goofy again. Oh, I mean, 1 HP. There's no way you predict that he's able to now win this 1v1. An A1 in the hands of KEiiiii. You'd say no way, but KEiiiii is actually positioned down over towards B at the moment, waiting for this player. But unfortunately, that's actually not where he's going to end up. The doors have to be open, so as soon as it opens these, there's going to be an informational play. KEiiiii gets the kill. Oh, still had to hold my breath on that one.
Well, I mean, that's Falcon's bonus completely down the drain. Sure, they get to hold on to the 1 rifle, but they have to fully reinvest. It was a force from 9, and it doesn't pay off in the way that they would have wanted. But they've put Falcons in a very, very tight spot financially. Even if Falcons are able to win the next round, 9 can more than likely clap back in the round thereafter. Depending on how this round goes, well, we'll have to see.
Minio's going to be tagged down heavily. Hard ass. Deagle in hand. He did some work with the scout on that last round and enabled them to be able to get to the point they did, along with Goofy. We really were unsure what kind of Goofy we were going to be able to get today, and he's, you know, proven that he was on form today. Love it. misutaaa, good angle. But he's going to get rushed by these players. They jump round, but he's able to track them. Gets 2. KEiiiii looking to make his way down. But it's going to be the knife in the back from Body as he dives down under him as well. Oh, after him. Goofy still last one left alive. Gets the bomb planted. Goes down, but you know what? Extra money in the bank. 4th round on the board here for Falcons. You love to see it. A potential comeback from them.
And coming through with 4 players alive, yeah, much better than the round they had before. This is going to look a little bit more like what their bonus should have been. And smacking 9 down in those last 3 rounds is definitely going to give them a little bit of a boost of confidence. But of course, this is going to be where 9 are able to buy in. They forced in the second round. It didn't go the way they wanted it. That meant that they had to play with pistols in the previous round. But now they're in. They're in it to win it. They have the firepower to back up these crazy plays. Falcons need to be on their guard from start to finish.
And yeah, it's going to be playing super aggressive down in towards the vents. Don't have my questions. Doesn't matter though. We move on. Okay. Was potentially looking to set up outside, but it seems like they have played and, well, decided to go a different direction. KEiiiii has switched down towards Secret. Good reposition. Holding up towards Silo at the moment. No one's really peeking him. So it's going to be a bit of a wait. 1 minute 15 left. This is the 19th round. Smokes are going to be going outside at the moment. You can see them laying down. KEiiiii. He's still going to be sitting in this position at the moment. He's going to get mollied. He has to back off. If they push him and he's got an open hand, that's going to be detrimental. KEiiiii does get blocked off. A second molly as well into Secret. KEiiiii has been read like a book. How have Nine done this? They've read this so well, Python. He's sitting on towards A main at the moment, but the smoke's going to be coming his way. He's going to get blocked off from that position. He doesn't realize there's a player to his left. So close for him as well. Flash comes through. K is just waiting to peek. Python's going to be peeking around the corner. Spots out of the shoulder of a player. Gets a kill. Backs back into through the smoke. Stays alive. Goofy chasing after the ghost there, Misutaaa, who does peek back up. Gets a kill onto these players. They're not going to expect it. And Adias goes down. Okay, he's going to be the last player left alive. They don't know where he is. He gets the first shot from in here. It's going to be 9 seconds. He dies, but it's before time ends. So that's at least a bonus.
I mean, that looked like it was going to go well for Nine. Some really well-placed utility. Gives them a lot of good space to work with towards outside potential to wrap around. And they do start to do that. They make those moves, and Falcons win those trades. Or not even trades, they just win the duels. There were no trades to speak of. That was a very, very heavy-handed Falcons round, and I'll be honest, I'd lost my faith. The Falcons starting to make me a believer once again. That being said, they can't afford to make even a single mistake here. One misstep, and it could be all over.
It's going to go down. Misutaaa, good spray coming through. Meanwhile, K is going to be able to find a double outside. Answering the call his team needs. Not doing so well so far on their T side. All they need is 2 rounds. NBK looking to put an end to their life. Cuts them short, but the damage is done. NBK rotates up towards Heaven at the moment. Gets a spot out on the player. Gets some damage, but the molly's going to be cutting him off. He has to back off before he gets burnt. KEiiiii knows these players have made their way down. Minio. He's going to be catching this play off guard. I imagine no, it's going to be KEiiiii there. Being able to find the kills. The trade's coming back and forth. 1v1 NBK. Versus, well, KEiiii's. You know, there's a strong chance here. Oh, no, he's just playing with the heart of this player. The flash comes through and NBK's in the wrong place.
Yeah.
Well played.
For a moment, I thought that was a good read from NBK as Hades started to move over towards that side. But nope. Threw out some util, went back down, bomb planted. Now let's see if he can put up a better post plant than what we saw from Falcons.
Oh, nope. I don't even get time to respond. He just decimates and destroys NBK, puts him down. 15th round on the board. We either go in overtime, or we see Nine win this best of 3. And they were looking so good across this map. Just reading Team Falcons like a book, and we saw it in that round as well. KEiiii's just doing a fantastic job.
Oh, that's unfortunate for Falcons. 4 rounds in a row, starting to look good, but 5th round is the swing round. Nine put themselves on map and series point.
Oh, there we go. It's going to be starting off with a bang, and NBK gets 2 even. Though he was dead, he's going to burn him alive. AD's in this corner, looking to try and get the kill. There we go. Python goes down. The AWP on this player. Oh, KEiiiii makes his presence known as well now. He's decided to just hold on to that position if he so wishes, but Body's going to be peppering the smoke there with an MP9. Hades is able to make his way down, but remember, they don't have the bomb, so it's all going to be down to KEiiiii. Sorry, I keep saying that. Hey! Gets a kill from below. KEiiiii goes down. He's going to be pushing up. KEiiii's has gone outside. We're going to be seeing a one-way come through from this player as well. Trying to make sure he can get every advantage he can peeking into this. He's waiting for his teammate to get into position right now. 2v2. Everything is on the line for Falcons at the moment. They cannot afford to lose this. K is from above. KEiiii's from outside as well. K gets the first kill, and now Body, last one left alive, in a 1v2, finds the first kill. 40 seconds to the clock. He sees him. He spots him out, gets the damage. He's playing aggressive. Backs away for a moment, gets the information, goes into the repeat. Keep in mind, he's got 7 bullets. He gets the kill, down to 19 HP. It doesn't matter. He picks up the AWP. The savior they need, but is it enough? They've still got so many rounds to go.
Body looks away for half a second, and I'm like, oh man, oh that's it, it's all over. But he flicks back just in the nick of time to save his team for one more round at least. And that was a key round because 9 are now back down onto pistols. Okay, 1 hero rifle to make something happen, and if you're going to give it to anybody, it's going to be KEiiii's. He's been a standout player.
Yeah, indeed. Python, he's playing aggressive. Does initial amount of damage, not the kill though, spots them out. Masuda's going to be chiming in, but he's going to get headshot himself. Maybe not the result you want. NBK is playing aggressive as well. KEiiii's outside. He knows someone's playing over towards the red crate, holding it down. KEiiiii is going to be down to 19 HP. But they've made their way down. They don't have the bomb. Keep that in mind. They do have a player. KEiiiii still alive. Oh, KEiiiii, please, not like this. Down to 68 HP. Remember, he hasn't got armor. He just kills NBK. Equalizes. And, well, advantage in 9 side, especially with this. Body, you can see the frustration. He's wondering what the hell his teammates are doing. Falling like this. He's the last one left alive. If you're this player, how are you feeling? You could see him shaking his cam. His crosshair around. He was just absolutely furious. I would be too. I mean, you're wondering, I mean, how they just die like that. Python, the usual culprit of dying in weird and wonderful ways, but in all honesty, Python's managed to catch up with the rest of his team. With 12 kills. Those deaths on his side aren't quite correct, though. And now, a 1v4. 9. Look at to close this out now. They don't want to let this go any further. Body, he's been spotted. They know where he is. This should be match-up. And K gets the final kill. That's going to be a GG. Well played. 9 playing out of their minds and doing so bloody well throughout this series. I mean, they should be proud of themselves here in this last map. They obviously struggled to get to this point. On Vertigo, they dominated on their T side, but then struggled